As a new hire at a thriving auto repair garage, a junior mechanic was excited to be starting his career. The garage was providing excellent experience for him, and he was eager to take on any new responsibilities he could. So when he was asked to take the company truck and trailer to retrieve a customer vehicle for repairs, he jumped at the opportunity. That afternoon, the junior mechanic arrived at the customer's residence in the tow rig. The tow rig consisted of a Gavril D35 heavy-duty crew cab pickup truck with dually wheels in the rear and heavy-duty suspension for towing, paired with a pneumatic height-adjustable light-duty car trailer. He loaded the customer's vehicle, a 1988 Soleil Wendover, onto the trailer, strapped the wheels to the trailer, and set off for the garage. When he arrived back at the garage, he parked and disconnected the trailer from the pickup truck and then parked the pickup. That evening, the garage owner was on his way out the door to go home for the night. As he left, he asked the new junior mechanic to complete a pickup of another customer vehicle so that it could be repaired the first thing in the morning. The junior mechanic agreed, and his supervisor left the premises. After completing his evening closing tasks, the junior mechanic exited the building, and it was time to fetch the customer vehicle as directed by his supervisor. He decided to use his personal vehicle, a Gavril D10 single-cab light-duty pickup. He connected the car trailer to his vehicle and set off for the customer's residence. The vehicle he was to retrieve was a 1955 Burnside Aero Coupe. Drove the car onto the trailer as he had with the previous vehicle. This time, though, he thought that dirt and rocks kicked up by his truck might damage the front of the Aero Coupe. So he backed the car off the trailer and loaded it in the reverse position. As he went to pull away, he found that his rear drive tires were spinning, lacking the traction needed for effective acceleration. When it became apparent that his problem was persisting, even after he accumulated momentum, he stopped his vehicle and enabled four-wheel drive to aid with traction. This solved the problem and he was able to depart, although he noticed almost immediately that his vehicle was not as stable as he had expected. Once on the main road outside the customer's neighborhood, the junior mechanic realized just how unstable his vehicle was when the car trailer swung side to side, causing him to lose control and spin out. Since he had not strapped down the towed vehicle, the car shifted on the car trailer, the wheel slipped off the ramps, and the car was left sitting on the frame and to one side. The junior mechanic, determined to complete the pickup, was undeterred. On the main highway, the situation was not improving. The junior mechanic was finding it difficult, often impossible, to keep his vehicle in one lane. Even at 30 miles per hour, the car's side-to-side swaying once again pulled the rear of the towing vehicle sideways, causing the small pickup truck to spin out again, this time making contact with a barrier on the side of the highway. Due to this, the junior mechanic decided to keep his speed below 30 miles per hour for the remainder of the trip. After setting off again, he noticed flashing lights in the distance. Since he was already traveling slowly, he decided to continue driving until he could more clearly make out what was flashing in the darkness. It soon became apparent that an accident scene was ahead, in the middle of the highway. However, by the time he realized what it was too late. As he attempted to react to the hazard ahead by braking suddenly, his vehicle once again became unsettled, and panic steering inputs caused the pickup to swerve uncontrollably from one side to the other. The customer's vehicle rolled sideways off of the car trailer and onto the highway, landing back on its wheels among the already wrecked, stranded vehicles. Meanwhile, the car trailer struck one of the other broken-down vehicles, while his pickup collided once again with a highway barrier. Shortly after the secondary accident at the existing scene, a recreational vehicle approached on the highway. The RV's driver attempted to take evasive action. However, they were not able to see the car trailer, blocking the only path through the wrecks. The RV collided with the trailer and eventually came to rest after subsequently striking the parked vehicle of a Good Samaritan who had been assisting with the accidents. Thankfully, the only injury throughout the entire incident was a sprained wrist on the part of the RV driver. However, the junior mechanic's part in this incident was easily preventable. When the junior mechanic picked up the two-door sedan earlier in the day, he was using the garage's Gavril D35, rated at up to 35,000 pounds of towing capacity, with up to 10,000 pounds supported by the hitch. The sedan weighed 3,641 pounds and the trailer 1,303 pounds, just under 5,000 pounds total, well within both limits. However, when he left to pick up the Aero Coupe that evening, he used his personal Gavril D10, rated at only 4,500 pounds towing capacity. With a 4,287-pound Aero Coupe loaded, the car and trailer weighed almost 5,600 pounds, 1,000 pounds more than the D10 itself, and significantly more than its rated towing abilities. Even worse, the junior mechanic loaded the Aero Coupe backwards, placing the heaviest part of the car, the engine, at the rear of the trailer, resulting in the trailer actually pulling upward on the rear of the towing vehicle, which severely impacted its ability to stay planted on the road. Any swaying motion would have been nearly impossible to avoid. Accident investigators concluded that a combination of incorrect loading position of the towed vehicle, combined with exceeding the safe towing capacity of the towing vehicle, ultimately resulted in the loss of control that led to the secondary and tertiary accidents at the scene of the highway wrecks. The junior mechanic was given multiple citations.